Hey, 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 journeyers, back with another impromptu rogue episode of the podcast. It's not going to be an episode. It's just going to be a quick note to you. I figured let me record a pop-up episode because it's an exciting week. My book, Your Journey to Financial Freedom, a step-by-step guide to achieving wealth and happiness, is officially on sale. I know you've probably been hearing about it forever now, especially if you listen to all the episodes and follow me. But I've been counting down for months now, almost years since I started to tell you about this process of writing a book and bringing it to the world. But this is the week that you can order it and get it basically right away. It is at all online retailers. So that includes Amazon.com, bookshop.org, Walmart, Target, you name it, it's there. You can also walk into a Barnes and Nobles and find it. I walked into the Union Square Barnes and Noble and found the book actually a week before it came out. So that was exciting. And I was able to sign some copies, and other journeyers, so people from across the, nation and even in Canada, have been sending me books when they spot it in Barnes and Nobles. So this is your official notice that the book, Your Journey to Financial Freedom, is available to order right now. And so I just want to say, if you have ordered the book already, pre-ordered it, thank you so much. I really mean that. I've shared already why pre-orders before the date of the release, before pub date, was so important, because it all counts for first week sales and for if you have a chance of making a list. And so having pre-orders, and for you to have pre-ordered in advance of the book coming out, I greatly appreciate it. Consider that this is a great gift for a family member or friend or someone you want to be on the journey with you. So if you've been listening to this podcast and you love it, and you know you have people in your life who could benefit from it, but either you haven't told them about the podcast, or maybe you did and they haven't really been listening, a book would be a perfect stocking gift, a stocking stuffer. It's the perfect size to give someone in their stocking, or just as a gift of financial freedom. Give the gift of financial freedom. So if you ordered it already, considering ordering another copy for someone else. And if you haven't ordered it yet, what are you waiting for? Go to Your Journey to Financial Freedom.com to see all the places you can buy it. Currently, I'm still keeping up the fire course, the starter fire course that I have as a bonus if you order the book. So that is a additional treat that you get in addition to all the goodies in the book. Now, if you enjoy this podcast, whether you've been listening from the beginning or you just started, because I get so many messages like, wow, like this podcast, like it's changed my life. It's great. And you have been moved to do something different, to feel different about your life, about your money, then this book, to me, and I'm going to read some of the just reviews that popped up in the last couple of days, will do that for you too. It will do that for someone else in your family or friends that you want to experience what you felt in terms of transformation. And then also, if you gain so much from the podcast, your thank you to me is just buying a copy of the book. That is what I would consider a just, a way you can pay me back, I guess, if you gained hopefully countless and valuable information from the podcast. Once again, Your Journey to Financial Freedom, a step-by-step guide to achieving wealth and happiness, is officially on sale right now. I want to just give a quick update. I'll probably do another episode about this, but it's been a really exciting week. I was featured on Good Morning America on Monday. So the Monday that the book comes out, I was featured on Monday, December 4th. You can find the replay of that on my social media channels. So on Instagram, Journey to Launch, or Jamila Souffrant. Also, I had a book launch party. Oh my goodness. I had a book launch party in Brooklyn on Tuesday, December 5th. And it was amazing. I'm also posting some recap videos of that on my social media. So check that out. And I've actually been enjoying my time. I went to the New York Stock Exchange yesterday, so December 6th, and got a chance to bring the book around the stock exchange, the floor of the stock exchange, and meet some really cool people. And so again, you can follow me and see that content on at Journey to Launch or at Jamila Souffrant on Instagram. Now, I want to read some reviews that came in. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot to say this. The book, Your Journey to Financial Freedom, was also chosen as a best nonfiction book of December 23 by Amazon editors. Okay, let me say that again. The book was selected as one of the best nonfiction books of December 2023 by Amazon editors. And so these Amazon editors, they actually read the book. They had to read the book. And I wanted to read to you the review that the person wrote about the book, in hopes that it encourages you to not only buy it, but read it too. Here goes. Here's the Amazon editor's book review. So many financial advice books are like 300-page lectures about how the author stashed millions by following their foolproof plan, never facing roadblocks or doubts. Jamila Souffrant's is different. She's more inclusive, more willing to get honest about her journey and the setbacks she's faced and overcame, all of which make her successes more relatable and feel more achievable. Souffrant was determined to quit the corporate world at age 30, but she had to recalibrate after realizing that wasn't doable. She became a devotee of the financial independence retire early movement known as FIRE and set new intentions to achieve financial freedom, the ability to have options and control over how you handle your money. Through relatable, warm, and inspiring advice, Souffrant will embolden you to build the life you want, one step at a time. And that was by Lindsay Powers, an Amazon editor. How amazing is that? I'm just going to read some Amazon reviews that just popped up. Again, this is all about your journey to financialfreedom.com. Go get the book. All right. This review is from Lauren Splice. I hope I said that right, Lauren. She said, this book is so amazing. Jamila breaks down so many financial concepts and makes them easy to understand. As a person who also has a Caribbean background, I appreciate how she shared her story throughout the book. Jamila shows us how achievable financial freedom really is, and I'm looking forward to the journey. Thank you so much for writing this art. Thanks, Lauren. All right, next review I'll read. This is from Raven. 5 stars, by the way. The last one by Lauren was 5 stars. This is 5 stars. The clearest path to financial independence. Raven writes, I have always been a fan of Jamila's podcast, Journey to Launch. This book is simply another level of brilliance. It is the clearest financial independence book I have read, and I've read a couple. I especially love how Jamila explained the FI concepts, provided the frameworks, example, the journey or stages to FI, and then explained how to execute in clear action steps. I have been looking for a book that clearly sets out the path. Let me say that again. I have been looking for a book that clearly sets out the FI path, and this book has done it. I would say for anyone interested in a clear and easy to follow path to financial freedom, Your Journey to Financial Freedom is the book for you. And then last, this was from Rose. Rose says, a must read, 5 stars. The Journey to Financial Freedom is a must read for anyone who wants to learn how to save, invest, and grow wealth. The writing is simple but powerful and will change the trajectory of your life if you implement the steps Jamila shares with you. I absolutely love this book and know that you will too. My first 3 Amazon reviews. So that's another thing. If you have read the book, perused the book, please go and leave a review on Amazon. So I actually have a link. You can go to yourjourneytofinancialfreedom.com/review. Will take you directly to the review page on Amazon, or you find the listing in Amazon and then you can click leave review. That helps other people find the book. You know, I'm a review girly. So before I go into a restaurant, even before I order, I like to look at the reviews to see what people like, what they're saying. And I imagine that a lot of you guys are like that too. So leaving a review will help other people, if they're on the fence about buying the book, realize like, hey, maybe this book can be for me. With that, I just want to say I am extremely grateful and blessed to have you supporting the journey. I hope as much as, you've been supporting me, you have felt the support back from me to you and in the help that I've hopefully been able to provide you. But this really, this week has been truly amazing. And I'm really not trying to, I've let go of the external expectation of hitting list. While I mean, I'm not going to lie, hitting the New York Times bestseller list would be amazing. Or even getting validation, right, from Amazon editor, writing that glowing review and selecting the book. That does feel good. The external validation does feel good. But what I've actually come to peace with is that I've done my job, I believe. I've done the best I could do in writing this book. And it's not up for another person or platform to give me my flowers or tell me that it's good. Even though I want you guys to think it's good, it's more about, do I think it's good? Because people will have opinions, right, about what it is or what it's missing, and maybe can pick apart any errors. But I wanted to feel secure in knowing that no matter what happened, even if this book sold no copies, doesn't make a list, doesn't get selected by, Amazon editors, or I don't get to go on Good Morning America. Like, how do I feel about what I produced? And I feel good about it. And that's what matters. And so, regardless of what happens or where this book goes or where it takes us, because if I take off, you take off, journeyers. So, come on. I am proud of this work that I created, and I'm happy that it's in the world. I'm also very scared, very vulnerable place to be, but I'm happy I did it. And so pick up your journey to financial freedom, a step-by-step guide to achieving wealth and happiness right now. Again, this was a quick pop-up episode because I know some of you don't follow me on social media, are not on my newsletter. Hello, you should be on my newsletter list. To let you know that it's out, the book is here. Go grab your copy. Again, go to yourjourneytofinancialfreedom.com. All right, bye, journeyers.